are several different ways to use the Falcon iConcentrator. In this demonstration, we'll show you an effective and efficient method for operating the Icon Gravity Concentrator, as well as an optimum location and feed system to complete a basic mineral processing operation. The multi-step process used in this instructional video is the best way to optimize gold recovery. However, the Icon can be used as a standalone device as well. In addition to the Icon Gravity Concentrator, we have an iScreen for sizing and classifying your feed material. The iScreen is designed to allow material smaller than 2 millimeters to pass through the underflow and ultimately the Icon. In addition, a fabricated feed hopper is shown here to feed the pit run material to the iScreen. Falcon is currently developing a small slurry pump called the iPump, which will connect the iScreen underflow to the feed hopper of the Icon to allow for continuous operation. To begin, gather your material and prepare the iScreen. Running the iScreen at 24 Hz will ensure enough screen vibration. Open the spray bar valve and begin to move the pit run material through the feed hopper to the iScreen to separate the fine feed from the oversized rock. Please note, in this arrangement, additional water is required to help the material flow to the iScreen. It is also possible to shovel dry material directly onto the iScreen, although it is not shown here. As you can see, the oversized material comes out over top of the screen, while the finer material filters through and reports to the underflow chute. Classification is very important for fine mineral recovery. As a general rule of thumb, the finer the feed material, the better the gold recovery. Once the material has been classified with the iScreen, it is ready for the Icon. The material is transferred to a surge hopper, which allows the Icon to see a consistent stream of material by regulating the flow. Mixing the material with water will help it move through the hopper and piping more easily. Falcon recommends a feed density of less than 50% solids, with approximately 20 to 30% solids being the optimum. Turn the variable frequency drive, or VFD, to 40 Hz. Next, turn the water on and set the back pressure for the Icon to 17 psi. After setting the speed and water pressure, you are ready to start the feed to the Icon. The tailing, which is a lighter, lower density material, will come out the front of the Icon. The heavier material collects in the riffles of the spinning basket inside the machine. A typical run cycle is about 30 minutes. Continue feeding material during this time. After 30 minutes, turn the speed adjustment knob on the VFD all the way to the left. Reducing the speed will allow the gold concentrate to drop out below the machine. Lift up the blue cover on the front of the Icon and use the attached rinsing hose to completely rinse out the basket of the Icon so that there is absolutely no material left in the riffles or in any part of the basket. Rinsing can be completed in only a few minutes. Once the basket is rinsed, the machine can then be returned to maximum speed and the feed can be introduced to start the concentrating process again. Please see the Icon Operation and Optimization Guide at iConcentrators.com under the Technical Resources for more information. There are several methods of processing Icon concentrate. Hand pan the concentrate and sell directly to a smelter if the grade is high enough. Another option is to run the concentrate over a shaking table, such as Teichert's ultra-high frequency table. Or finally, use mercury, cyanide, or other chemical processes to capture the gold from the concentrate. This option requires chemicals and further processing and is not recommended by Falcon. This step-by-step procedure will ensure maximum gold recovery. Results will vary depending on your specific material and what equipment process you have before and after the Icon. For more information, log on to iConcentrator.com or contact your local distributor.